Welcome back, dudes and girls. We're on to day 3, which is going to be legs and calves. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to start with some box squats, and then we're going to move on from there. Let's see how this goes. Here comes Hudson now.
What's going on?
What he said. Yeah.
We can get started.
Exactly, you know. I had to make a quick pit stop. Make sure, I had nothing in me, so I'm doing those box squats. We didn't have any unfortunate accidents. We don't have to want to bust out the mop. That's no good. But I'm ready to go now.
We're going to start off just with a warm-up set. So we're actually not going to count this as a working set. There's going to be 4 working sets, 10, 8, 6, 4. So this first one, we're just going to rep it out, maybe 15 reps or so. Just kind of open up, get loose, get the blood flowing, and then we're going to get up with the heavy weight after that.
Can't catch this.
Texting while gymming?
This makes me look lazy. I'm the social media guy. I'm doing business right now. That's why my phone is like the size of a tablet, so I can see the damn thing. Everyone makes fun of me for this thing, but I'm like, it's for my work, I promise. Gotta get those collars on. Don't want to have any, you know what I mean?
Safety first. You'll see with the box squats, you want to keep the tension on the legs. You don't want to sit back, relax, and then create that momentum and pitch forward and get up to the top position. So what you're going to be doing is bringing your glutes down to the box, slightly sit, keep the tension on the legs, and then forcefully push yourself up to the top position. A couple things that are good about this exercise is, one, it teaches you the proper positioning of a squat because it gets you something to sit back onto. So you really get that hip movement down, pushing the hips back, touching that box, and extending it up to the top position there. So it's an excellent tool, not only to gain some strength, but also, it just feels damn good.
And for that first rep, just make sure that the box is underneath you, because you really don't want to sit back having forgotten to put it under you and take a tumble. That would not be cool. So don't do the leap of faith. Check to make sure it's there, then you're good to go. Oh shit, busting out the modified shorty shorts.
The one day it's okay to have short shorts on. It's leg day. And by okay, I mean, not really, but fuck it. Why not? I have to get one more rep just for good measure. Show those squats how it's done.
Yeah. Ain't got nothing to say. I'm just happy I was able to get 4 reps of that thing. Everybody's favorite, walking lunges. Thoughts? You don't want to know my real thoughts on walking lunges. It's a lot of hateful, mean words. But you know what? They hurt us because they love us. We're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 reps. It's going to be 10 reps each way. So you're going to go 10 away from the camera, 10 towards the camera. Wow. Who wrote this plan? Oh yeah, we did. What can I say? S&M. We love the pain.
Technique
You gotta
tips.
remember to breathe, you know? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Get that oxygen. Pace yourself. Bring that knee down just above the floor before pushing off the leading leg there. Of course, these are gonna be hitting those quads, glutes, a little bit in the hamstring depending on how long your stride is. And definitely the cardiovascular system as well.
Three more left. God damn it.
4 sets, goodie. Last time it was 3. Up in the volume. It's 4 sets this time. Always that progression. And we're going a little heavier in the weight too. So always pushing yourself.
God damn. 2 sets left of this. Damn happy when this one's over. I can't believe this is only the second exercise. Like Brandon said though, you gotta keep pushing yourself. Going up in weight, going up in the number of sets. So it builds that buff physique. There ain't no other way around it. It's hard work. That's what you gotta put in order to make it all happen. There are no shortcuts. No shortcuts now. God, did I want to slam those weights on the ground. I wanted to slam those so bad. Couldn't forget the Metroflex rule though. No slamming weights. We're moving on to an excellent hamstring isolation exercise. It's gonna be Romanian deadlifts, Rdls. Hey, it ain't gonna be a vacation, but after walking lunges, sure as hell is gonna feel like it. So we got 4 sets. 10, 8, 8, 6. And you know what that means. When we pyramid, or I should say when the reps decrease, that means we're gonna be pyramiding. That means less reps with every set, more weight. So here we go.
If your grip's giving out on this, don't do it over under like you normally do when performing deadlifts. If you're getting some bar roll, if it's rolling out of your grip, get some straps on. Because you want to kind of keep that uniform grip and also stance as well. So don't go out on your feet, on your toes. Keep them pointing straight forward. Keep that over grip. Start losing your grip, just throw some straps on so that way you can concentrate more on the hamstrings and less on the grip. I think most of this is working on getting a variety of
Got that second wind. They must have knew I was lagging. They're playing a cut off of Metallica's Injustice for All album. Hell yeah. But we can't play it because YouTube would flag our ass. Damn it.
How's it going? Good? Yeah. I can't say the same. Find your inner buff.
Hack squats are an excellent leg exercise. We'll commonly get a question, hey, I'd love to do hack squats, but I don't have a machine in my gym. What do I do? Well, you do what we're gonna do right now, which is perform barbell hack squats. It's gonna look a little bit like performing a deadlift, except the bar is going to be on the opposite end of your body. While performing this exercise, you're gonna wanna try and stay as vertical as possible through the duration. You're gonna bring it back up into the top position. You're gonna slowly let it back down into the bottom position, and you're just gonna go ahead and rep it out one after another.
If you're having trouble with the form, if you're having trouble where you feel like you're having to bend forward or the lower back is flexing, throw some 5 or 10 pound plates under your heels. This is gonna allow you to get a little better range of motion, a little better form that way. Keep that torso more vertical, like Hudson was saying. The whole point of this exercise is to get a little bit more pressure on the balls of your feet. And in that way, it's gonna really help focus on the quadriceps. So the knees can slightly run over the toes. You know, you try not to keep them too far over where your heels are picking up off the floor. But yeah, if you're really tight in the hamstrings, if you're tight in the hips, throw some plates under your feet so that way you can still perform the exercise a little bit more comfortable. But of course the goal is always being keep your mobility up, keep your stretching up so that way you can get that 4-range of motion and get that proper form. Let's get a nice burn in those quads.
Oh man, shit, what did we get ourselves into? Phase 3. When you start to forget what year it is, who you are, and what you're even doing, that usually means you're doing the job well, you know? You should experience a few of those symptoms. Not for extended periods of time though, hopefully just during your rest period of 30 to 90 seconds. Then you're right back at it.
Me and Hudson might joke around and complain and say how hard it is. And yes, it is difficult. But that's what this is all about. It's really about pushing yourself, taking it to the limit, kind of seeing what you're made of. And then that way you kind of start to fall in love with it. You have to love it. The process is sometimes difficult, but the end result is what you're really striving for. So you have that specific goal in mind, and you take certain things as stepping stones to slowly achieve your goal, one day after the other. It's never a quick fix. It's never instantaneously happens. It's not overnight. It's always a process. So you have to start falling in love with the process or you're gonna give up real quick. So as much as we say how difficult this is, it's tough, and it's, you know, we're right along there with you because we know it's really tough for a lot of people, including us, but you just push through it because in the end it's all worth it.
Brandon said you gotta put in those miles. Nothing comes easy, especially, you know, you see a lot in the fitness world, shortcut, shit like that. Just translates to anything. Learning another language, learning to play an instrument, learning, you know, beginning to build a relationship. How can you expect any of those things overnight? And if you are able to form something like a relationship overnight, I wouldn't trust that person. They're fucking evil. Go, run now. But really, it all takes time. So just give it time. It's gonna get there. It's hard ass work. We're busting our ass, but you know, it feels damn good because the rewards are well worth it. All right, moving on to seated hamstring curls. This is actually a rare exercise for us during this plan because you'll notice a lot of the exercises we're doing is using either a barbell or dumbbell. That's to account for people who are maybe working out at home or have gyms with not as much equipment available. If you don't have a hamstring curl machine available, go ahead and switch it out for manual hamstring curls. You can use that, someone just grabbing your ankles, or you can use a barbell as well. We have tutorials on that exercise you can check out on our channel. And if you do have a hamstring curl machine available, well, bust it out like we're doing right now. Oh yeah, we just got this one, and we're moving on to calves. We're almost there. Stick with it.
Track. It's like the bicep curls for the legs, or they call them biceps femoris. On calves. I think it's just seated calf raising.
What's next?
Ding, ding. Check out our handy guide. Seated calf raise, 5 sets of 12 reps. We ain't done yet. Let's give those calves a run. See what they're made of.
Working on that dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Easy way to remember that is dorsiflexion, just think of it as dorsal fin pointing upward. Plantar flexion, just imagine like you're planting some seeds in the ground, pushing the balls of your feet into the ground. All right? Right? Yeah?
Makes total sense.
Is that bad? Yeah. Easy, you know, word association.
You know, it always feels a little anticlimactic because it's like, yeah, superset, walking lunges, hack squats, and then 5 sets of calves. Visually, it's boring, and then you're just sitting there the whole time, you know what I mean? But you can't forget it, it's gotta be done. Bust out those 5 sets of 12 reps, don't forget it, because calves is such a lagging body part for so many people, especially when you're in the 6 foot and over club, which me and Brandon are card-carrying members of. So don't forget those calves, because you don't wanna have those tiny little chicken legs. You don't wanna build up those hams and quads just to have little toothpicks that are supporting them. That wouldn't be good.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're done.
Wait, do that again.
That's a wrap.
We're finished with legs anyways. What do we got next? I'm gonna reach between the cameraman's legs for a split second.
Whoa.
Because that's where the plan was.
He's keeping it safe.
Yeah, you know. What do we got next? Deltoids. Oh yeah. Getting a little bit of those shoulders tomorrow for day 4. Or, yeah.
So stay tuned,
Hell yeah.
because we got shoulders next.
Be building those boulders, baby.
Thanks for joining us for legs. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you're right along with us.
We're gonna go take about 10 steps that way and both crumple to the ground, grab our walkers and make it out of the gym the rest
Trying
of the
to
way.
keep composed as we're on camera.
Exactly.
but
We're
once it
taking-
cuts, we're gonna faint.
Every last bit of energy. So, until next time,
Stay buff.